You can only grow when you ask questions. It appears to me that every time I go to the event, I ask a question. If they let us ask the question, I will ask a question. If they let us ask two questions, I would ask multiple questions. But it's something have to hit me to understand the type of question that I'm looking for. I'm not looking for all the information. I'm looking for something that is going to help me in this moment, in this time, in this situation, in this place. It's something that's going to help me. And so as I'm learning more, as I'm being in the different conferences and different rooms, I understand that I'm not the only one here. Me watching this interview with Fantasia and Jabar Young showed me that others have to learn how to do business. That others have to learn the language of business. That others have to study business. So I felt good not being the only one learning what business was, because now it's more individuals that's been doing the business a lot longer, a lot longer. But the business, studying the business, is something that everyone has to do if you're looking to get into business. It's kind of like studying a craft that you would like to learn more about. And as you're learning more about this, you are knowing that it's going to be hard. Everything is a process. Everything is a journey. Everything can be learned. It's the fact, are you willing to learn it? Are you willing to go and be in these environments to talk about something that you want to learn about? Are you looking to get into singing, to sports, to business? Something can be learned, and when you put your mind to something, this something can actually help you along the way. It's learning the small details that matter. Because even though it looked good from the bottom up, when you get up, it's not as great because of the information that you need to learn, of the information that you need to see, of the information that you need to understand. Understanding is completely different from knowing, because when you understand something, you can explain it. When you know something, you can explain it with detail from your experience. Right? Your experience is the best teacher, because when you go through the process of learning what you would like to do, the process is going to teach you why this is important. Your experience is going to show you what you have done, what you can do better. If we're learning more about the way we would like to proceeding in something it won't be less stressful, but it will be more doable, because we're putting ourselves out there. We're putting ourselves out there, and it's inspiring us to keep going. You're not going to learn everything as soon as you start, because as soon as you start, you don't know everything. How do you not know everything when you just started? Because you don't know where to begin. You don't know where to start. Fantasia, back in her early days, she was a phenomenal singer. She still is a phenomenal singer. She's an actress. She's an entrepreneur. She's a businesswoman, which means that she understands more of what she's doing because she's learning, and she's putting herself in different situations, and she's going to college, and she's open to learning, and she's open to asking questions, and she's open to giving advice of what she just learned and encountered. And so when she was sharing a story of her having to pay $1 million in taxes, she said that I had to pay, but I really had to start working. I had to do a lot more shows to pay the $1 million off. And when she said that she had to do a lot more shows to pay it off, she was committed. She was committed to doing the work. She trusted the process. She did the work, and she was able to pay it off. And when she was able to pay it off, this is the most important lesson, because now there's different levels of business. She said once she paid it off, there's different ways where you didn't have to pay it off, or there's different ways where you could have like learned and structured something new or something different. She's speaking about bankruptcy. She was like, even most successful people have been through a bankruptcy.